How They Work It. April 2, 2021 by Anna von Reitz. Text-to-voice synthesis provided by Vidnami. Wondering how Hillary Clinton gets off without a scratch for Benghazi and more? It's simple really. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 allows the creation of a separate government for Washington, D.C., which is to be run by the members of the Federal Congress as a plenary oligarchy. The idea was that all the members of the Federal Congress had an equal interest in maintaining their new federal capital as a beautiful and politically neutral environment for all the members to meet and conduct business. When the American Federal Republic and its Congress ceased operations, the remaining members of the Territorial Congress went into business for themselves and set up the Municipality of Washington, D.C., as a sovereign, independent, and international city-state. They set up their own government, with no obligation to anyone, least of all their constituents. Then they incorporated a municipal corporation to do the business for their new independent, international city-state. Ever since, they have been operating behind a shield of sovereign state immunity provided by Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, as a private, for-profit, commercial corporation in the business of providing governmental services. The members of the Municipal Congress have acted as the board of directors of their municipal corporation and ruled as a corporate board of directors issuing public policies. Whatever their public policy is, becomes law for the municipal citizens of the United States. The Federal Civil Service, their dependents, and everyone who adopts U.S. citizenship becomes a slave, subject to the whims of this usurping municipal Congress. That's why Joe Biden and his lieutenants operating franchises of this venal corporate fraud scheme as governors, can order all U.S. citizens, that is, municipal citizens of the United States, to do almost any stupid and destructive thing, as a condition of employment or dependency. That's the authority behind the mask mandates, income taxes, and a lot more. It's nothing but a corrupt foreign corporation run by crooks and traitors, telling its employees and dependents how high to jump, and liberally conferring the citizenship obligations of municipal citizens of the United States on everyone in sight. The more slaves the better. The more chattel to borrow against, the better. If you comply, they can presume that you are one of their slaves. And if you don't comply, they can presume that you are an enemy combatant in their latest war on terror, unless, of course, you beat them to the punch, and declare and record your proper birthright status as an American. And redeem all the funds coming into and out of your bank accounts as lawful money, per 12 U.S.C. 411. At that point, your territorial employees are obligated to protect you, but they are somewhat at a loss, because they are being paid by the Queen, and the Queen is subject to the Pope, who just happens to own all the corporations involved in this cluster, including the highly profitable and tragically mismanaged latest versions of U.S. Inc. and USA, Inc. If you don't fancy life as a municipal slave, your exit out of Babylon has been cleared for you. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net. Read this. You are an American, not a municipal citizen of the United States, and not a territorial U.S. citizen, either. So make it official, now.